Today we will 100% Whack-A-Monster, a game that we played in its demo version, but today it's the full release. This also means we have a unique situation where I can read your comments to see what I did wrong and what I can improve. Oh well, that's really nice. You know what? I think everyone should listen to that. We have a monster over there, and when we left click, we smash them, and the faster we are, the faster they die. I actually don't remember if I have to collect the coins, so from now on, we will not do that. But you may notice, whenever I hit them, I also lose HP. So this is pretty much our resource. It's automatically a timer as well, because it goes down naturally. But the more we attack, the more HP we lose. We have earned 780 gold, so we can buy bonus damage on our main weapon, which has a total of 15 upgrades. We can also increase the amount of gold that we get, unlock the armory. Okay, that's not bad. Bonus health means we can smack for longer. I would say we'll go for the armory over here. And now we have multiple hammers. We don't need to take a look yet, because we'll see in a moment how that works. And I would say we'll go for, let's just go for bonus damage, because bonus damage is pretty much the equivalent of health as long as you can't one-shot the enemies. And this is how the hammers work. So we can have bonus health, bonus gold coin value, or armor. I will go for armor because the enemies did 2 damage to us. The slime did 2 damage. Do you see that? Well, they did 4 damage, but now they do 2. So that is a huge difference that we can hit the double amount of enemies, right? We gotta level up. We become stronger. Let's go. Dude, I'm smacking all of them out of existence. This is insane. There's not a single one of them escaping. No matter what you say, there was not a single one escaping. Especially not this one. Okay. Do I actually have to collect the gold? I don't remember that. And you? How close are we to a level up? Actually, really far away. And I think a level up also restores a little bit of health, so that would be quite nice, but I don't think we'll get there. 1520 gold. The last time we had half of that. Do we want to go for armor? I feel like armor could be really broken. Healing is also not bad, but we have a little bit of healing. Let's increase their value to see what's here. Monsters spawn faster, kind of nice. Because then we have less penalty from the overtime HP loss. Sure. And then I would say we'll also go for HP. Wait. We have one of these crystals. Automatically attack monsters on hovering over them. Or the column hammer. Now there is a little fun fact. It's not really a fun fact. The more hammers you unlock, the more they will appear here. And that means it's just a little bit harder to get the hammers that you want, right? So I don't know if we really want to do that. Or if we want to keep them to a minimum and only unlock the best hammers. But I don't remember where they were. So that could be a little bit of an issue. Now we do have the auto attack, which means if I also left click on these tougher enemies, we will easily kill them now and get their money. Perfect. This is a tougher one. There's also a tougher one. Dude, we are getting all of them. Not a single one of them is escaping. Yeah, I honestly, I don't remember if I have to collect the gold or not. Is there somewhere, like an indicator how much gold we have that I can compare the value? Chesticle. Oh, wow. And that was an achievement for the first mimic. We gotta level up. We have a chance to get to the boss. We are almost there. We are actually there. Now, here's the issue. If I hit the boss, we just die. We can't do that yet. But you may have noticed. The boss did 6 damage to us, right? So if I get a bit more armor, we actually become super tanky. Why is the armory pinging? Oh, we found the coal or whatever that is. So we can upgrade the value on these. Which one do I care about? I mean, the bonus gold is nice, but in my experience, it's actually not that good. You have armor and damage. You know what? I'll take that. This is kind of one advantage that we have played this in the past before, because I can go for the things that I know are good in the game, but that doesn't mean that I remember all of them. So let's go for armor. Maybe HP regeneration, but I don't think... You know what? Let's go for armor again. Now, there could be one issue, and that would be that we don't find we have the hammer. Do you understand that we are completely invulnerable? Like, look at the damage numbers. Do you see that? How much damage I take? Yeah, you see that right. I take 0 damage. So, this is casually just the best thing we can possibly do. Because, right, we don't need damage. We can just attack 5 times in a row. and kill someone. Now, I think the boss still deals damage to us, but I'm not even sure about that. But we should actually take 1 damage, right? We got 2 armor upgrades, +4. The hammer got a +1 from the upgrade with the iron. And we took 6 damage the last time per hit on the boss. So now it should be a 1. And if that's actually true, that would be hilarious, because he has no chance to kill us. That also means I could just... Let's check this out. Yeah, we take exactly 1 damage, but who says I can't just farm the enemies, right? I will take the boss low, because otherwise, you know, we lose HP when we attack the boss, and then it could happen that we just die, because we were too low and need to hit him like 50 times. Okay, let's try this. Okay, my HP is actually getting dangerously low. Let's just finish this quickly. There we go, our first boss is beat. That was a speed run. Killed a huge slime for the first time, that was an achievement. And now we have gear. Double auto attack speed, doubles boss currency. This is not bad, but I think it wasn't good in the beginning. However, maybe if we find a new way of playing the game, and in that way, it may be good. Okay. This is the boss currency, by the way. This is the slime. So now we can go on our character, and here we can equip the artifact we just received. And that means we kind of want to farm bosses. Column hammer. Use Zack. Get 1 more weapon to choose from. 5k, that is my entire money. But I would guarantee that we get the guy that I want. Unlock electrified enemies. Electrified enemies grants a chance for enemies to spawn that create chain lightning when killed. That is good. Then we have bonus HP. That is so much. Should we just farm the first boss until we have all of that? I mean, that would be a little bit broken, but why shouldn't we do that? Then we also have auto attack speed. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't go for this. Fast hammer is interesting. Increase auto attack speed by 50%. Increase auto attack speed by 40%. And that is the other currency. You know what? I'll use that. There's even more. Is that the boss currency? No. This looks very similar, but you may notice this is a teal ball that is large, and this is a tiny ball that is green. In both cases, they should probably take a shower, to be honest, but there's a difference between them. So let's let the guy spawn faster. We'll also pick up the magnet here, which, right, my theory was, if you don't collect the stuff, it's just gone, and that's why the magnet exists in the first place. Should we just hardcore grind the boss? I mean, we have more value. I still take 0 damage. Why do I take 0 damage? That's not supposed... Okay, you deal 2 damage to me. That also means the boss deals 3 damage to me. I may not even be able to kill the boss. Okay, perfect. Because we got one of the equipment, the chest drop chance of the boss is actually halved. So it could be that we get unlucky and we don't actually get a chest, which would be very sad. Please give me a chest. Please? There's no chest. Wow. We just instantly failed. Increase the auto attack speed. Let's just keep going for that, right? But we got 4 of the boss currency this time, so it's doubled. Absorb some of the King Slime's power to increase the damage. And it's so cheap. It's just 1 of the boss currency to bump this up. We will have so much damage, the enemies don't even know what hit them. Let's go for... You know what? Let's go for a bit of HP regeneration to unlock a few more things. Kills restore HP, kind of nice. We got our hammer. Now, to be fair, because we just defeated the boss without this hammer, that was an electrical dude the first time. But yeah, because we just defeated the boss without this hammer, we could actually just go for the coin hammer and earn more money. I wonder if the strategy is broken, like how well it works, because the last time we did something completely different. We just progressed through the game, as you would expect. But again, the advantage of replaying a game is we have a skin. Get a random skin drop. Yes, we got the first one. Still less money though, because the first time I farmed so much, right. Now for the skins, we can go in here. Am I supposed to have this many skins? I think something is wrong. And the game just saved all of the skins we had the last time. I mean, you won't see me complain. Equip a skin. I'm actually not sure what to upgrade. We'll definitely go for the damage, because this will speed this up. But I think we want more money, right? Then we will also speed up the spawn of the enemies. We got the armor. And maybe after this one, we will go to the next stage, just to check it out and get an understanding how fast the game scales. There are always 2 stages you can go to, and one of them is easier and the other one is harder. But the way I remember it, it's actually not always in the same pattern. Like, they are harder or easier for their own reasons, but sometimes there's like one monster that is insanely difficult to deal with. So as long as you avoid the guy, you're totally fine. If you don't avoid the guy, you'll take a humongous amount of damage and just lose. There's the boss yet again, and spam click. We have 95 damage now. Like, just using the boss currency to upgrade our damage is mental. Note, we got a chest. 100% auto attack speed. I mean, I kind of want to go the chance to attack with lightning, you know, because that's on our attacks, but I think we'll just go with the auto attack speed. We have maxed out the strength of the slime, so we got plus 28. You know what? I will quickly finish this. Weapon dropped. Get a random weapon. Wait, that was a thing? Oh! And there's the boss. I have full HP. This is insane. Oh, I love this. And we have a chest as well. Chance to attack with lightning. Unlock second gear slot. Which one is better? The lightning attack or the auto attack speed? I think the auto attack speed, just to be a little bit lazy. We also have you for another 40% attack speed. We could also upgrade you for auto attack speed, but I don't think this will be that useful in the future. More HP. Let's go for a bit of armor in preparation for the next stage. Magnet hammer. I hate you, why are you unlocked? We'll go for the coin value, of course, because that's just bonus money, and 10% bonus money is quite a bit. But we are still taking 0 damage. Do we take 0 damage from the purple slime? We should, right? Dude, this is insane. My attack speed is mental. We have the 100% bonus. There's a chest. Easy, we got the coal. I completely forgot we can upgrade our hammers. We should probably do that. And before you say, duh, Dex, of course you should do it. Well, there's a reason to keep the money and use it on a better hammer. I'm not clicking. This is just the speed of the dude. Holy moly. But no treasure chest, no. 6,000. And 2 of the ore. You know what, I'll go for the bonus weapon, because it's kind of important that we get the one that I want. Then we will go for the HP, you're maxed out. Lightning damage, I want the chance instead of that. Yeah, this one, but for this we need gold. Kills restore health, I like that one. We have a choice to make if we want to upgrade the sturdy hammer or the lucky hammer, like to focus on, because I could upgrade this twice. But I think we'll just go for the sturdy hammer. Never mind, we'll go for the lucky hammer. Over here you can see 25%, and I think we had figured out the more of the stuff you unlock, the lower the chance becomes that a chest appears. So we know there is something left, but it's a very low chance that we get it. Let's go to the Forgotten Dungeon. We got our hammer. We will take this at first to figure out if, well, we actually won't know. Right? Like, like we don't know if we need the armor or not from the hammer. Oh my, you just did 6, we got a skin instantly? That is insane. Wait, but that is a new skin. That is like a completely different skin. Maybe you just start with the skin amount. And it wasn't bugged, that we still had that from the demo version. Okay, so, but you may have noticed, right? There was only one enemy that did damage to us, so if we just ignore that guy, we'll be more than fine, but I want the money. So I'm taking it. However, I doubt that we can defeat the boss right away. If we can do that, that would be insane. I mean, to be fair, we have farmed the first boss like crazy, so maybe it's even possible. No, I don't think so. Look at my HP, it's so low. Okay, I don't like these guys. 220 HP. It was not even close. It was that extreme to go up? We'll remove the double currency from the boss because we can't even kill the boss. We'll go for the lightning instead because that speeds up everything by a little bit. And I would say I will also level that... yeah, maybe I don't level it up, you know? Maybe I'm just fine. Can I somehow identify where the insane upgrades are? The insane hammers that I'm looking for. Let's go for you. Sharp hammer. Definitely not an axe. There's the ghost hammer. Were you the insane one? I think that is the insane one. You give us +2 armor. You give us +5 armor, but you're a lot cheaper. We could also use a roll. Or we could go for... Let's go for bonus money, right? Then I would say we go for a bit of armor. Perfect. And HP regeneration, because we can. Get 1 reroll for your weapons, but it uses the currency, but that is fine. You can get so many rerolls. And we got our hammer. And this time we have more armor though, so when the strong guy shows up, we could decide to not go for him, but I don't think we took no damage. Wait, how did we not take any damage? Did I get... I didn't get that much armor. No way. Okay, now I'm wondering if we can actually take on the boss, but I don't think so. But isn't this satisfying? Isn't this so satisfying? I love this game. You gotta consider, I pretty much already played the game. I don't know what's new in this version, but I pretty much already played the game, and I'm so excited to play it again. That should tell you, it is an amazing game. Okay, there's the boss. How much damage? I think I could actually do that. What do I need? So I need a little bit more armor. And how much did we earn? Alter Schwede. Why are you so far away? Unlock blazing enemies, that's new. But like, why? I just noticed that. You're another boss drop. Yeah, I would say we'll go for armor. Now this one is worth more. Doesn't this make me immune to damage? No, it wasn't that close, right? You know what? Let's try it out. Because then I can start farming the boss and we go crazy. I'm really uncertain if I should just buy all of the hammers that I can show them to you guys. But the problem is, these, like most of the hammers are completely useless in comparison to other things that you have. So while I would show them for you, just that you can look at them, I will probably not even play them because they're just bad. They would then ruin all of our choices in the beginning, right? And that is the most annoying thing when you want to go for a specific hammer and you just don't get the hammer, even with the rerolls. So I will skip out on them and you just have to believe me that they suck. I could just electrify the guy. I could kill the guy with electrification. If we get enough of that. Yeah, let's not do that. 6 damage. We're doing this. And we are triggering the lightning chance. No, we are not doing this. I'm losing too much HP. I have to keep going for it. There's no chance. But we know we're about to do it. So all we need is more armor. We will take 1 damage now. That is more than enough. We have the ghost hammer. I love the ghost hammer because this pretty much just mimics your hammer on a random enemy on the screen. And it also copies all of the effects. So there it gets crazy when you have a lot of bonus effects. However, right now we don't need that. But I just wanted to have the guy for the future. And when I say we don't need it, what I actually mean is, without the armor I will die. So we have to rely on the armor to survive and kill the boss. But you know what that means, right? We are approaching the boss, and the boss will fall this time. The best test would be if the chest appears, because I think the chest actually has the most damage, since it has the best rewards. Like, this guy doesn't deal damage to us anymore, but I think... Why did I just see ghost hammers? Wait, I don't have the ghost hammer, like, equipped. Why did that just happen? Why do I have lightning? No, we upgraded lightning strike, right? Yeah, okay, all is good for that. Yeah, why is there a ghost hammer? There shouldn't be a ghost hammer. Is something wrong with my game because I played the demo version already? I feel like... Okay, let me read this again, what the ghost hammer says, but I feel like there shouldn't be a ghost hammer appearing on the stage. Oh, wow, that was perfect. Yeah. Well, what just happened? Kill the skeletal abomination for the first time. Yeah, we did that. I hate bombs. We'll just take them, but we don't care. 28,000 gold. So now in the armory, we can upgrade this guy. And I'm not sure if I want to... No. What? So it seems this is not a hammer on its own. But it says unlock ghost hammers. Hammers, plural. Oh, this is the ghost hammer, isn't it? So you're actually good. No, you're the damage. There are so many upgrades to you. Increase maximum targets hit. Holy moly. I would say we'll go for the bonus gold coin value that we become richer. What is that? I'm completely in love with this game. What is actually going on? We can merge hammers. I told you I already enjoyed the game. But now I'm in love. So we'll take less damage, we'll need that. And we will also unlock the bombs, sure. Then we have absorbed some of the skeletal damage. So this increases my damage by 50. Nope, the bomb, right? That... 163. Huh? You give 50 damage? Okay, now it's a lot less, but holy moly, right? Increase the chance for an extra monster to spawn after a kill. That is also good. Maybe I'll even focus on that. Your Mushroom Queen. We now have the Coin Hammer that gives us 25% bonus value, which if you think about it is a humongous amount, right? And you know what we have to do. We have to grind the stage to get the stuff that the dude is giving, and I think I will even go back. There was a bomb. I think I will even go back to the first stage to finish that one, because we are just missing one thing and that's it. But, yeah, we are rich. Dude, I don't even take damage from this guy. And we got more of the currency to upgrade stuff. So the way it works is, we have to max out hammers, the associated hammers to the hammers, and then we need a currency to merge them, and then we create a super hammer. And we probably have to do this a couple of times to merge them again and again and again. Bam. You're not lagging again, no. How much did we get this time? That is insane. And we got 3 of the ore here. I guess we will go for the armor one for the future. You need another one, but we don't have that. Bonus respawn chance. Why does it keep telling me that it's not equipped? Why are you doing this, my friend? Because we saw them, right? Yeah, whatever, let's just increase the spawn rate of the enemies as well as our damage. I think our damage is not that important, but hey. Weapon drop, we got a hammer. I think that is the lifesteal one. That one is actually really insane, if it's the one that I remember right now. The vampiric hammer. No, it's not the one that on hit you get healed, but that is still very good. Golden hammer. I need you in my life. Wait, that may be the one that we need for this. Okay. No, we can't even combine them because we need this currency. But we now get 40% all coins dropped. Funny enough, we got both of them next to each other, and it is a little bit different because this drops bonus coins, while this one gives you bonus value of the coins. But this also means if you have a bunch of upgrades which increases the value of the coins, which I believe we have, you know, the one in the very beginning we have been doing on the right side, then getting more coins is really good. Okay, if I don't get the chest this time, I'm just done with this stage because I've been farming this again and again and again, and we still don't have the chest. I have so much money. Like, look at this over here, because on that stage we actually don't earn that much, so this amount of money is ridiculous. There's actually an easy way to farm out these dungeons later on, so we don't really have to do it right now. Meaning I will just go for this one here where we have a 50% chance, and we will grind out the rest of the artifacts and then we'll move on probably. But how much money do we make with this new hammer that we have? Because this one is bonus gold coins. 38,000. There's an additional reason why grinding for these is very good. In the bottom left you notice we have a level, right? And this permanently increases our damage, our armor, our health. So if we just quickly move on, we are way too weak, but this way we are building up our character to become insanely powerful and deal with the enemies. Come on, give me a chest. Seriously? Finally we got a chest. I mean, I'll just take whatever, you know, we actually don't care, but we need to finish this. You know what, I'll farm these later when we have all of the things, but if you take a look at our money, we have a ridiculous amount, also 20 of the boss currency. I think... No, you didn't need more. Never mind. We're already done with you. Okay, time to move on, I would say. Are you the ghost hammer? Because you take the special currency. You are the ghost hammer. So this has a 6% chance to hit a random other enemy with a ghost hammer, which is also buffed up by you additionally. I would say we'll unlock that because I love that hammer. We just can't use it yet, and I'm actually looking for something very specific, and I don't know where that is. So, let's max out the armor. Perfect. I just maxed out the entire thing at once. That is insane. Let's max out the spawn rate. Also that they stay for longer. We can't afford you because that's a different currency. So let's go for the magnet. Let's also go for the electrified enemy chance. And also that we deal more damage and HP regeneration. And then we go for HP on kill. We are maxing out all of these. That's insane. Bonus damage to bosses. That is also not bad. Wait a second. You need the currency that this one needs to combine. Interesting. So we'll get that soon, but we don't have that yet. Onwards to the next stage. And I will do this immediately with the gold hammer instead of switching over to the armor one. I think we should be fine for this, but I'm not exactly sure if that's true. But we'll see. Like, this stage should be pretty much on the same level as the other one that we were just on. And so far it's looking good, but do you see how many of them are electrified? That's because we bumped up the odds, and I need to increase this a little bit more. Right now we don't need to give it more damage, because we are already insane, as you can see. But eventually we have to bump this up, or it doesn't do anything anymore. Let's get all of the gold, and the boss is taken down for the first time. We got a skin immediately. I could be a rat. And that is an achievement. Monsters spawn way faster. We also earned a humongous amount of money. But monsters spawning faster is actually really good. I think that is better than the attack speed. Here. Sure, it doesn't give us damage, but this way we finish a stage a lot faster. Man, I want these guys over here, but it's way too expensive. Down here we unlock the poisonous enemies, grants a chance for enemies to spawn that spread poison when killed. And now we need to select which one we go for, but I think the poison is just better. Right, instead of the bomb, because the bomb I need to trigger, the poison just automatically happens. We also have a huge buff in HP, and here we have poison damage. We have a poison hammer. No! There's, by the way, kind of a nice cheat code, more or less. Whenever you finish a stage, the game will ask you if you want to go to the skill tree or if you want to play again. If you click on play again, you skip the hammer selection, and it just uses the hammer that you previously had. In other words, if you find one that you want, like our bonus gold here, then you don't have to RNG into a new hammer, and instead, you can just go for the same hammer again. We got a chest. Okay, chance to poison with attacks, kind of nice. These kind of suck, honestly. But here you have the option to play again, and the moment I do that, you may notice, oops, we didn't select a hammer. No, we just went on the stage again, and this makes it relatively simple to farm these stages quickly. Right now we only have to do it because we want to get all of the boss currency to get all of the upgrades, that enemies deal more poison damage, but also that we get more HP. And I think for the future, this is how I will always do it, that we don't go further than that, because it's kind of a little bit too tedious to have a 25% chance, which is sometimes also 10% chance if you get unlucky. Is this enough? Wait, how is that possible? Oh, because we used one for this one. Okay. 80,000? We have another chest. Chance to attack with poison? Again, we are not all too happy about them, we just want to complete that eventually. But with that, we have all of the currency that we needed to max this out, so you're done. I will also invest into one more reroll to make sure we get the hammers that we want. I will go for the attack speed here because it's really cheap, as well as the bonus boss damage. You know what? I will use the attack with lightning chance. And onwards to the Cursed Grove. We have the gold hammer yet again, and the attack on lightning chance is different from the enemies spawning as electrified enemies, because it can just happen whenever you attack them, that you suddenly go boom over the stage. Okay, they disappear immediately. But here we get a different currency. It's no longer the coins that we got before, and instead we get the green ones, the green balls. Okay, so far so good. We have taken 0 damage. You actually deal 12 damage to us, but then we heal it off by just killing random enemies. That also means, though, the boss will deal a humongous amount of damage. Like, I can't survive that if the chest already deals 12 damage. But then again, 12 damage with our current HP is not that much, so maybe we can do something, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. Oh god. Oh no, I totally wait, I can hit the other enemies. And I think we need to kill them, that he is not immune anymore. And now we can hit him again, and we healed while we killed the other enemies. Oh, shizzle dizzle Dex, like you have to pay attention to when he does that. Yeah, I don't think we'll do this time. Because this failed a little bit and he heals, but that was really good. 12,500. I think the best use for the currency is that we get 10 armor. Here, get one more weapon to choose from. That is also nice to make sure we get the one that we want, but I need to go for the 3rd gear slot, right. Monsters spawn faster, also not bad. Here we have a chance for the lightning enemies, I like that one. Bonus coins drop, 60% damage, or the armor. You know what? I can do this. Hey, we just got the +10 armor, right? If we think +5 armor would be enough to do this, then we don't need this if we already have +10 armor. I mean, to be fair, I could have combined them, right? We got the skin. Eee! It's a wizard. I don't like mages. So many of the enemies are poisoned, though. Like, do you notice that? Also, I think it's not the right choice to go for the lightning chain, the 10%, because 50% faster enemy spawns is just way more useful. Even when the boss goes on his defensive mode, you know, if you have a bunch of enemies that are electrified, then they will just hit all of the other enemies with that. We got a weapon. What weapon do you get here? Is it something? I don't even know what would be here for weapon. And you're shielding. Now we need to kill these guys to release you from the shield. There's the other one. Still not. Okay. Yeah, we easily do this. Look at this. I take 4 damage right now, which is nothing. And he's shielding yet again. And you guys are dead. We continue. And we get you. And that was it. We also got the skin yet again. And an achievement for beating that. Double loot chance. That is actually not bad. That's actually quite horrible. That's actually not bad. No, that's horrible. I mean, maybe it's not that bad. That was a good chunk. Over here we get gold coins. That's not the one that I'm looking for. Increased number of skill slots. We don't really care. This is the one that I'm looking for. The green coins. I mean, hey, both of them are kind of nice. But right now we are just farming the green coins and nothing else. Increase auto attack speed by 10%. I mean, sure, why not? Absorb some of the Mushroom Queen's power to increase armor. That is very good. You're something completely different. Unlock throwing hammers. That is insane. Absorb some of the Mushroom Queen power to increase spawn rate. Also very good. You know what? I'll go for the spawn rate entirely. Double loot chance. Instead of the faster spawns. I mean, sure. Hey, if I'm already farming, then I think it's... Did we just get immediately a skin? What? Oh, okay. No, that's totally fine. I need to increase the lightning damage though, because it doesn't one-shot the enemy, and what you want is a chain, that you trigger the poison and the other ones with the lightning ability, because that can literally wipe out the entire stage. We have our next chance at a chest, or maybe even a weapon. No, it's a chest. Reduce the amount of monster kills needed to reach the boss. Oh, I don't care. Let's go for the ghost hammer. And I forgot about one thing. We wanted to have this one up here to get an additional choice. The next one is the next currency. And what we'll use that for is probably the spawn speed. Where is it? Here, 1.5 times faster spawns. Why are you glowing? I would say we'll go for the bonus green coins right now, because we're just farming that, so I will ignore the rest. But we can definitely go for you, the spawn rate. And I need to make the enemies last longer. Eventually, I guess. And we should have enough to max all of this out. So we have the max spawn rate. And here we have the defense. Bonus money. Yeah. About that, huh? Never mind. Another reroll. Faster monster spawns. Unlock bait hammer. Grants 50% spawn rate. Yeah, but... that's actually not that good. It sounds good. But it really isn't. I've noticed a pattern that all of these have 25% left. I'm not exactly sure why, but onwards to the dead water. I've taken our trusty money hammer yet again, hoping that this will be enough, because we're technically speaking still playing on the same level. So it should be easy peasy lemon squeezy, and after 6 times defeating the boss, we are done with this and we can move on. Because I think the next stage will give us the resource that we need to merge our hammers. Maybe I will even play there just once to get that. We got a weapon drop. Okay. So, like, one actual concern that I have is, with the amount of hammers you can have in the game, will it not be almost impossible to get those that you want? I mean, we can use the merge feature, but it depends on how much you can merge them. Like, if it's really infinite, pretty much, until you have the final hammer, perfect. If not, it's a little bit of an issue. What are you doing? You blocked the damage from my hammer. At least when I'm hovering over the bubbles, like here. You know? That's kind of funny. I can't say I care about it, but kind of funny. We got a skin. We are crap. That is an achievement. Deal 2 times damage, but take double damage. Interesting. I don't know if you expected anything else, but like... I have to do this. I have to. What is the hammer that we just got? There it is. This is the leeching hammer. So we have a chance. No, we always heal on hit. And this one is insane. We can combine them. You know what, I'll just upgrade you, because I think we definitely want to have that for tougher fights. And this is where I'm unsure what I want to go for, because I kind of want to go for the green currency. At the same time though, we also need armor that we don't lose. Bonus spawn rate, you're actually really cheap, that was good. Restore more health per kill. Hits restore health, this is where it's at. Absorb some of the king crab's power to increase armor, and absorb some of the king crab's power to increase damage by 100. And now it's just 20, well 20 is a lot. But by now you know the drill, we'll farm the stage again a few times to make sure we have all of the upgrades. So that means I have to do it another 5 times, I believe, because... no, wait. I think I only have to do it 4 times. Like, usually there are only 20 upgrades max, and because we get double the resources out of the boss, we just have to do it 5 times, but sometimes there's something like the bomb unlock, right? And that would need like a 1 bonus amount, but this time, we didn't have that as far as I know. I honestly feel kinda bad for this guy. Do you see how ginormous our damage numbers are? 1666 is no joke. Reach player level 20. Yep, we did that, apparently. And this is, by the way, the last one I have to do, and then we'll move on. So this time I got quite unlucky, because I haven't gotten a single additional chest here, and I'm not really sure what's going on with that. We got a chest. I just had to complain. Chance to spawn a mimic is lucky. Chance to spawn a mimic? Monsters spawn get rolled twice for mimics. That's actually insane. We get to max out the armor, and we get to max out the bonus damage. What are you? Lightning hammer. Oh, I want that. Fork lightning. So here we have the bonus resource. I'll just go for that. We need that in the long run. And then we will also go for the bonus health whenever we hit an enemy, because, well, that's kind of insane. You just recover your health on weak enemies. But that also means we are now moving on to the deep wood forest. I'm not sure if our gold hammer will work here, but let's try it out. If it fails, we have a lot of hammers we can change to that are quite powerful. Like, for example, that we heal whenever we hit the enemies. You may notice, though, we actually do take damage. Oh no. Oh no, wait, we don't even really kill the enemies. So we recover a lot, because every hit we also heal. On top of that, on kills, we heal 59 damage per hit. Do you now see that the farming that I've done is not actually that extreme? Like, even now, we are still so far behind that I am dying, if you take a look at the bottom left. So, what do I go for? Like, what do we do to deal with this? We can shift around the relics, we can shift around the hammer, but I think the main thing I should do is, we should just go for bonus armor in the shop. If we get plus 20, we don't take that much damage anymore, but I think we need plus 30 at least. Because those chests, they're demolishing me, and we want them. Okay, we have a level up as well, so how much damage do we take now? 5. Wait, do I not take any damage anymore? I need a chest now to compare this. Because these ones only deal 5. You deal 25? Yeah, but I mean... What? What was that? Whoa. Yeah, let's go for a little bit of armor. I don't think we need all too much. But I gotta admit, for the rest of this, I'm a little bit lost what makes the most sense. Maybe we should just go for more damage, but because we always maxed out the bosses, we are actually doing really well on that side. 5,000 for 30 damage, 10,000 for 75 damage, that is better. Here's a new hammer, it looks like. And what are you? The fast hammer. You need a new resource. We also have crit. You know what? Let's get that. Critical strike multiplier. That will be good for bosses when we fight them. Talking about bosses, for you we need gold. Grants 10% crit chance. Yeah, but most of these, they're just not worth it, you know? That is the issue. Like, I want them, I would take them, but they're not worth it. I'll try it again with the money hammer. The insanity of this hammer is just that your progression is way faster. 45. Oh no. That actually means not that much has changed, right? Because we took 59 damage the last time. We got the resource. I completely forgot about that. We can merge our hammer. And we got a weapon out of this. That's a tiny hammer. Okay. Sure, buddy. Okay, but the nice thing is, where we took 5 damage before, I believe we are taking 0 damage now. And we are healing a lot out of killing the enemies and hitting them as well. Which means maybe we even get back to full HP before we fight the boss. And the boss should now deal to us, I think, 15 damage. And that is manageable. Because I also bumped up my damage, right? Yeah, it's 15. Yeah, buddy, like, there's no way we'll do this. There's absolutely no way we'll do this. But the good news is we can finally combine our hammers. So, hold to merge. And what did we get? That is an achievement to merge our first weapon. Wow. Opulent hammer. Gold coin value. Pickup range. All coins drop. Then we can also upgrade this. You're insane. That is actually such a cool feature because it's so simple, but at the same time, it makes the game a lot more exciting. But for some of these, we'll have to find those that they need. Let's go for more armor. This should definitely do the trick that we can't die anymore. Maybe I want to go for damage. And then we have bonus damage in general. Maybe I should also go for the auto attacks, right? Like right now we have the double boss currency, the double loot chance, and the monster spawn faster. Deal double damage but take double damage. I don't think so. We are good. There's the new hammer. Look at this beauty. Wow. Like that is the ultimate greed hammer, and I really hope the moment we max the guy out, there will be another merge option. And then you have to merge it with a bunch of other merged hammers, or maybe also an upgraded one. There's a new hammer. Hello there. There's the chesticle. We have to make sure to always get them. There's another one, because this is the currency that we need for that. We are getting so many chests. Come on, give me more chests. That is another nice side effect of having these insane spawns. We constantly see those things that are usually rare. And because I can't even kill them fast enough, I can be quite selective on what I kill. I mean, okay, if you think about it, it would be better if I would just kill all of them immediately, right? But this time, it's time to take down the boss. I hope. I really hope. Like, I don't know what these branches are doing that go over the screen. I fear it could deal damage to me if I don't dodge it somehow. If it's just something that blocks my hits, I'm totally fine with it. So, I'm taking more damage. I'm taking 17 damage, 25 damage. Why am I taking more and more damage? It's because of you guys, right? And now, I'm taking 9 damage. Yeah, we have to get rid of them. Okay. And the moment they are out and rest, I think that is the moment where we take bonus damage from hitting the... I'm gonna lose because of that. Cool. Amazing. Like, I'm so happy about that. Okay. Let's upgrade the hammer again. Wait, we can do it again. You can do it even more. You know what? I'll actually max out all of these, because I have nothing to do with this currency. And if I need more, I'll just farm it. We can't actually combine any of them. Fling hammer. Throwing hammer damage. Interesting. Fuse hammer. That is the bomb damage. Were those the ones that we got? So I guess. Bonus armor. Then we will also restore a lot more health on hit. I mean, the guy didn't even deal that much damage to me, so this should already be enough that we are kind of invulnerable. I should have also went for the healing a while ago. You heal 2.5 HP per second. That is so much more value. But we'll of course try out different hammers the further we get into the game, because right now we are just in the farming period, but there will be a moment where we have to go over to kill hammers. Not just because we need the damage, but also because it will just be so much faster to finish the stage. As in, if you earn double the amount, but you take quadruple the time, you're not actually earning more money, right? Time efficiency wise. Because you can just replay the stage again and again and again, and that one is then way faster. But what we need is the chest. Exactly. Okay. We are staying at full HP because of all of the healing. Good, there's another chest. Perfect. I hope we have enough to upgrade this. For that we need 5. Technically speaking, I could also just let them respawn all the time, but let's see if we can do this. So we take 0 damage right now. There's a branch. Let's get rid of that. It says he has plus 8 damage, plus 16, plus 8. Oh, so the moment the branch spawns, it already gives him bonus damage. I mean, I still don't take damage from you though. Now I take damage. But that's cute, right? The guy can't be bothered. I'll just finish this. And there we go, that's our first kill on the dude. What do we get? We have a chest, of course, it was also an achievement. Region multiplier, don't really... You're already there? Oh no. Oh, can I do this? Now this is an utterly insane dude. Because you can use something like the Ghost Hammer, hit the guy, you barely take any damage, and then you trigger your effects over the entire stage, which makes that so insane, but I don't think we are actually ready for that yet. Unlock throwing hammers. Right, that is the currency we just got. Instead of poison, yeah, I mean, I don't mind poison, but throwing hammers sounds a lot cooler. 300 bonus health is insane. Then we also have bonus damage by 1000. By 500. Wait, no. That is for the throwing hammers. Okay. Increase the chance to throw hammer when hitting an enemy. Isn't that mental? Like, I could be completely wrong, but isn't that like utterly mental? Fork lightning, 4Q, we'll go for that. And I would say, can we max that out? Yes. No. How about we go for the ghost hammer? Because I have to farm this stage either way. In combination with the training dummy. Okay, I didn't get the ghost hammer, but let's try this out if this works. So we are throwing hammers over the stage. Yeah, like I don't want to be the depressive guy, you know, but like this completely sucks. Hey, it will eventually get insane, but for this you also want to have other effects, like bonus triggers. Remember the one with the 10% lightning chance? That one turns insane, because you hit enemies that also have the lightning trigger on them. Meaning, this will start a chain effect over the entire stage, just because you started with this dummy here by hitting it. Okay, why are we throwing so many hammers? Wait, what is actually going on? Does this just happen on every single hit I do? I thought it was a chance on hitting a specific enemy, but no, it's just whenever I attack. That makes it so much better. Upgrade the ghost hammer. Bonus damage. Why does it say not equipped? Not equipped. But that is this one. You know? That is that one. Like, isn't equipping exactly this? And now we have the dummy, so we'll hit this. Oh my god, it's working. It is very slow. It is incredibly slow. Oh no. And the boss, of course, spawns on the dummy like the first time we get to check it out. It's in that one location where the boss will spawn. So you actually don't get to see what it does. Because... I mean, you already see it, right? You get the principle, but for this you obviously want to keep this. Though to be fair, the boss will be our dummy. So we, like, it's all fine, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, no, I gotta admit, the odds that we have to, like, spawn something, to trigger something, are just way too low. So this is not the moment where we want to use this guy. I'll change this again. How about we go for the Lucky Mimic? Another upgrade for you. We don't have that. And I think to figure out what that is, we have to merge some of the other ones. And maybe I have to unlock them in the shop, right? Is it you? It's not you. Should I just buy all of the hammers? You know what? I had enough. I know there is a reason why I didn't buy them, okay? There is a reason. However, we want to figure out which hammer is which is needed. Scheiße. That was my fear. Nothing happened. So now we have the problem I was concerned about. Luckily we got it. But I had to reset twice for this. And because you can't click on play again, because this would just take you in with the same hammer you selected the last time, which is just a random one I pick. I actually have a problem now. So I shouldn't have done that. Good job, Dex. I talked about it. But at the same time, I'm like, I need to have all of these hammers so we can combine them. But I can't even afford it, is the issue. So there wasn't really a reason to do that. If you could spawn a lot more of the chests, I would be very thankful about that. Nothing? Nothing at all? No? Well, okay. Sure, buddy. We got a chest. Throwing hammer damage, triple throwing hammer chance. Oh no. Okay, we are getting into a territory where I'm actually not sure which one we want to use later on to auto-spawn all of the stuff, but we need 2 more runs and then we are done. Another chest. Oh wow, okay, you have a lot. Throwing hammer damage, sure, why not? So we needed 12 of the resource. Do we have that or is it? We have it. Down here, bonus HP. We also got 9 of the resource, so we can't do anything with you. We can technically upgrade the other ones, but we know these ones, they will just result in those that have to be combined with this currency. And look at this, when you have the hammer that you're looking for, it will actually tell you that you have them. Like, this one is grayed out in comparison to this symbol. So right now we don't have this hammer at all. That means we need to combine some of the other ones and figure out... Oh, yeah, that's fine. We'll combine you. Merged. You look good, but I don't think you're the one I'm looking for. No. Then we go for the region hammer, we'll combine these two, and I will need more of the currency very soon, but I think we get this just from playing the game. Hammer of Vigor. You give 1500 health, that's actually kind of insane. Like, I'm not saying we need it, but it's kind of insane. Then we have the bait hammer, you'll also get combined. This is the last one we can do because we have nothing left. And are you the missing one? You are. What do you do? 20% spawn on kill chance plus 1 spawn rate multiplier. Sure. Sure, buddy. You know, I don't mind it. We have 400,000. We have... Okay. Maybe it's about time that we go for attack speed to trigger everything more. We could go for this guy. Or... Let's go for a bit of damage. Let's go for a bit of... This actually costs nothing. Okay, it's getting a little bit expensive. You're maxed out. You need gold. We have the magnet over here. I'll go for this bomb because it bothers me that it has this fancy color, which implies that it's a weapon, but it's just not. Like, it's just lying to you. Bonus chance for them to spawn. Okay. I'm just not getting my hammer. It's okay, we'll use the lightning hammer, because this way we can trigger our own lightning. So, the reason we're doing this is we need money. Which actually... Kind of a meme that I'm doing this now then with this hammer, right? Because I need money. And it's not the one that earns us the most. And you're done. Do you see how fast this was though? Like, this is where you're supposed to grind for the You didn't just immediately do that. This is so disrespectful. But so disrespectful. You're not at 0% though, so there is something else. We needed you. And 30,000. We also need the boss here. Don't tell me that actually worked out perfectly. Yes, this does need gold. You don't need gold. I think we have all of the gold. Scheiße. Okay, we need more gold. We need a lot more gold. This is... Oh my god. Oh no. I found my hammer. Let's have a quick check how fast this hammer clears everything. I mean, does it really feel that much different? Isn't it exactly the same thing? To be fair, the other one only has a 10% lightning chance, so you can't expect too much. But as I said, there is a chain that can happen. But I guess with 10%, oh my god, you're powerful. Holy moly. We got a chest again? Wait, what? Okay, I'll go for the gold, because that's why I'm here. Maybe the experience was better. Wait, but 100,000? Okay. No, that's totally fine. Yeah, okay. Sure, buddy. Wait, but, like, what is left? What is missing on that stage, right? We got another chest here, too. Right, we are not done with you. Well, the problem is this was an oopsie. I wanted to check if this stage still gives gold, but it's the green stuff, which we don't care about. Okay, don't get me wrong. The green stuff is good, but that's not what we are farming right now. Man, I love this gold hammer. It's just the best thing in the entire game. That you're able to merge the hammers now has changed the game so much. Because the first time I played it, when you couldn't do that in the demo version, it felt a little bit sad that there are so many hammers, and I always used the gold one pretty much. I mean, again, later on this will change. I mean, to be fair, I'm still doing it, right? So, has anything changed? I don't think so. But we can merge them to get more interesting hammers. And that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. So we have 18 of you. That means we can combine more of the hammers, like you. We can actually do that, but you will tell me who it is. It's this one. Right, we need to... Yeah, okay, well, I mean, was a nice try. So you are gold. You're done. You are also gold. Like, of course it's not done yet. Why would it be done yet? Okay, this feels a little bit illegal. This is the lightning hammer again, so we have our own lightning attacks, but do you see how the stage is filled up with enemies? Imagine we had a dummy here that I keep on attacking with this hammer, right? And that was already it. This is the power level we have now. Bonus damage. And we are done. Yes, you're the green resource. So now we would see something highlighted as green. If there was still something for gold, and there's nothing. Fast hammer, also maxed up. Holy moly. But holy moly, right? Time for the sunken depths. But first we have to look for our hammer. Which is easier said than done. Perfect. And the thing is, that dude has now so much range. I'm pretty much picking up everything I trigger, unless something happens on the other side of the stage. But do you see that? Even when our hammer flies around and kills someone, we just collected it from up here. Wait, what? Okay. But where are the chests, right? Weapon drop, perfect. We have a new weapon. There's a chest. You are hiding from me. You don't want me to succeed, but I don't care. I'm paying attention to everything. As I'm well known for, to never miss anything in the games that I play. Tentacles? Do I have to care? Like, do I have to pretend that I care? I'm just collecting all of the money on the entire stage. This dude is my target dummy. Who needs a target dummy when you can just hit the boss? That was an achievement. Critical strike multiplier. I don't care about any of these right now. We've earned a humongous amount. And did we get anything interesting? I mean, I guess we will check out the new stuff. So you have freeze enemies. Grants a chance for enemies to spawn that freeze nearby enemies when killed. Frozen enemies have a chance to spawn icicles when killed. Yeah, I'll be absolutely honest. I can't be bothered. No. Oh no, the comments. Oh no, the comments. Ja, scheiße. Ja, scheiße. Och nö. Och nö. I intentionally did that. Yeah. Ja, scheiße. Get out of there. I'll take the target down and we'll do this now. For those confused, let me quickly catch you up. I thought the Ghost Hammer is a passive, and that was based on the moment where we bought it. It did give us a second slot in the bottom left, but it was entirely black, like empty looking. But on the stage, we had the Ghost Hammer effect. Why did I just see Ghost Hammers? You know, so naturally I thought it is a passive, kept upgrading it. But now I realize, just like the other skills, it has to be selected. We'll take our basic hammer though. Absorb 200 damage, never mind, it's not 2000. I'm used that those numbers are crazy. Some of the damage increase icicle damage, I actually don't care. Right? But it would be a lot of bonus damage. Like, how much damage is the hammer right now? The hammer is at 7500. And you are different though. No. I'm happy with what we have. And I would say we'll just fuse all of these one by one that we have them. Because then it shows us when we need something, right? There's a snow hammer. And a slightly sharper hammer. You're just icicle damage, we don't care about that. You have a cross attack at 2x2, which is kind of nice. Wait, you need this resource, right? You know what? We are getting this resource right away. We are not waiting. I want this hammer this time. We are not doing the same thing again. Let's see if this works though with the target dummy. Isn't that cool? Hey, it's still like one of the lowest states it can possibly be in. Like, it's not strong. But this is pretty much one of the weakest iterations it will ever have. And it's already doing an amazing job. And because we keep on hitting the dummy, we also heal. So we just can't die. Like, I could go AFK and do whatever I want. And we would farm up a ridiculous amount of resources, right? There's another chesticle. What? Okay, maybe my strategy is not quite working. Looking at my HP in the bottom left. What happened? No, generally, what happened? This is not even the resource that I need. What just happened? I got completely destroyed. But completely. Now, technically speaking, there is a way around that by just never attacking the enemies. Plus one hammer. We have the new currency though. So we have an additional gear slot. Okay, what is something good? Deal double damage would mean if I hit the target dummy, I deal an absurd amount of damage. Honestly, I just want to have the mimics. Let's take a look at this stage though with the target dummy, if this is working better, because our things should have enough damage to one-shot most of the enemies. Yeah, it's not quite fast enough, right, to get all of the stuff. There's just a mimic that disappeared. Okay. But what if in the boss fight I just go AFK and we farm up the material forever? Is this in the spirit of the game? Who cares about the spirit, right? Who cares about the spirit? I'll just do that. Now, technically speaking, if I want to do that, we should buff up the hammer that it deals more damage, or we go for something else that does more. But you didn't you actually just spawned right on top of that. You have to be kidding me. You have to... you can't actually do this forever. The dummy will eventually disappear, but it will last for quite some while. So you can farm a ginormous amount of money. It does work. We got a chesticle. 25% weapon effectiveness? What does that mean? Like, all of the boni that you get are increased. 160,000. Let's keep an eye on that. Then we will... Yeah, now it gets difficult. We'll get rid of the monster bait, I guess, to temporarily... Weapon effectiveness, okay. Wait, we only need a little bit of money to increase the odds of throwing the hammer. I think that would be good. Because I should be able to farm that. How much damage do you deal? Okay, you don't... Yeah, you don't deal a lot of damage is the issue. Green coins are worth more. No, I need this guy. The blue coins are worth more. Number of skill slots available. Why did no one... Yeah, I saw it. I didn't want it earlier. I remember that. Like, I can't blame someone. Do we go for the lightning or for the ice? I think we'll go for the lightning for now, but we may change this in the future. Bonus armor. You're maxed out. Nice money, by the way. Let's go for the lightning damage, because we have to compare the final value of this with the other things that we have. And we'll try the final stage again. Yeah, look at the values, they're all higher. I hope this also applies to the bonus effects that we have, that we can actually kill some enemies here. But the way I'll do it is, I will not attack the enemies, because we have learned out of the chest we get the same things, right? Now, it could be there's a chance they give you something better, but I'll not care about... Wait, but that is the one. Isn't it? No, we need something purple. I remember that. Well, okay, so I'll not do anything. I'll just keep on hitting the dummy here. And this way we get a bunch of the resource. We can increase the odds that the hammers appear and demolish the enemies. And then we'll be happy. There's another chest next to me. I can't say no. I just have to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just have to. I can't. It's impossible to say no to that. Why are my throwing hammers only dealing 1,500 damage? Wait, what? Aren't they supposed to deal 7,500 damage or so? Like, seriously, why are they so bad? How much did we earn? 10,000. I mean, hey, it's for the throwing hammer, right? Yeah, you're supposed to have way more damage. Increased chance to throw 2 hammers. Hello there. 3 hammers. Aren't those exactly the same thing? Yeah. Well, let's hope for the best. We also have the throwing hammer. We have to upgrade the necro hammer as well. So this is the one that I'll focus on here. And you do spawn on kill and stuff. Okay. Faster enemy spawns. Increased chance for poisonous enemies. I mean, we don't even have this thing equipped, you know, but I wanna stop the blinking. Let's check this out again. So now we have more triggers, like it's more likely. This is why we did 1 farming session, and this is looking a lot better already, right? Like, there are a lot of... The chest is not dying. Oh, this is a problem. Like, this is the main thing I actually need. I also need the currency, and we need to defeat the boss, but the main thing that we want is actually the upgrades for the axes, because otherwise eventually we'll need them, and then I'll be sitting there like, yup, cool, I can't upgrade anything. Also, I think the resources will disappear over time, so you have to collect them, eventually. There's another chest. Man, I don't know, I need more triggers for the ghost hammer, but I think we've maxed out the ghost hammer, right? As much as we could, at least. Before we get the new resource. You know what? Let's just finish this. We got a chest. This is all about freezes, which... So, the problem with freezes is you have to kill the frozen enemy, right? But we need these effects to kill enemies to begin with. So that's kind of a weird loop that doesn't make the most sense to go for that. But you're maxed out, so now we need 3 more runs. There's actually no armor left. Like, we can only do this with the currency we earned there. Oh no. Wait, how do I have nothing to upgrade? What did I do? Like, I have a little bit, but also not really, right? Okay. We've actually managed to get every single chest out of the stage that was available. So we are done here. There could be one more because it keeps showing 25%, if I remember that right, from the other stages, but we have all of the currency for you to max you out. And while the icicles do an insane amount of damage, the problem is still how they work. To spawn that freeze nearby enemies when killed. Yeah, that is the issue. Wait, what? 100%? I think that just means it's doubled, right? Like, whatever the base odds are, now it's doubled. Because if every single enemy would be electric, that would be kind of insane. Like, completely insane. Can we max this out, please? You have to be kidding me. I have to do more runs. I mean, there's still the other things. I should honestly just max that out before we move on. You. Then you. Then you. Then bomb hammer. Okay, good that we did that. Then over here, and you. And you. It looks like we'll have more than enough money for this. You? How are you 4 out of 5? Oh no, it's level 0. But now maximum amount of targets that get poisoned. Is the poison good? 328 on tick. That does no damage. Like, the enemies disappear before they die from that, is the issue. We also have you. That's the last level up though. I think we did it. It could be that I'm missing one of them, because we don't have enough currency to highlight them right now, but I think we actually got every single one of them. But this is now where it gets a little bit complicated. Yeah, we need to figure out how we get the new currency. Is there anything that changed? That someone says, hey, I have a... Oh no. Okay. Let's quickly farm for that. And where did we do that? I'll just go to this old stage, and now we can automatically farm all of the enemies. What I mean is I don't have anything to do, and because the chests are also so weak, they should get destroyed as they spawn. There's a chest over there, it got destroyed. Perfect, that's what I want to see. I'm still confused why our throwing hammers though deal like so little damage in comparison. The dude just stayed alive forever. We have a chest? Oh yeah, right, that's the thing that happens. We got one. Wow. How much do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, right? So we need 6 in total. And we have it. Now combine. And which one do we get? You should be all about crit, right? Yeah, crit. And we can also buff this up. The problem is these all cost so much. I can't really afford that. We got one more of you. Who's the missing one? I can't really do that. I'm sorry, but I don't have that in me. I don't know if the lightning is good, but it multi-hits the enemies as well. Oh my god, we have so much currency. So now we have to go to you. I'm not sure how we will do this. In the beginning, I think what we'll do is we just farm up the currency as much as possible. The purpose in that is we want to get armor, right? Because if I hit this guy, do you see that I take... How much damage? Was it 400? No way, right? Like, I hope I saw that wrong. It's 140, because if it's 400, I can't do this. 244. Oh, God. Yeah, I honestly don't know if I can do this. Like, if I can get that much armor to even survive that. The good thing is we are back to full HP, because, well, this doesn't deal damage to me, and we are just healing per hit, and we have maxed that out. But... yeah, the stage is no joke. I'm not even sure how we'll take on the boss. We'll try it with this dummy here and see if we can do it to cheese out a victory that we definitely didn't deserve. I think what I'll do next up is I will remove the double currency out of bosses. What is the boss doing? I mean, we just hit him. We just hit him again. That is a little bit confusing, I'll admit that. Do these clones give us money? Oh, you deal no damage to me. 44 is manageable. I mean, okay, I will admit he's very annoying. You know what, I'll just keep on hitting the dummy to farm up money. No, my dummy died! Yeah, I've been doing this for a very long time now. So pretty much what we are waiting for is just a chest or something that we can die here. I actually don't know if you can end the run and you keep all of the resources, but at this point I don't want to chance it, you know. Because if all of the money that I earned here is gone, I would be very sad. But here's an interesting dilemma, because I wanted to upgrade my armor, right? And it is fairly cheap, so we could do that we don't take as much damage. Yeah, it's honestly really cheap. However, I think it is a lot more beneficial if we would go for pure damage, because then we can destroy all of the stuff on the stage without any problems, right? Also, auto tag. Do we still have that? Does it actually double it? Because if this doubles it... Wait. Where do we have auto tags be? 380. And if I remove the effectiveness and put you in 480... Okay, never mind. It's actually 100%. That sucks. Okay, you know what? I should maybe pay attention. No, I think the bonus money is the best, because that should also increase the damage, I would assume. Oh my god, we farmed a lot. Okay, maybe this is fine, what we are doing. You get upgraded. You get... Yeah, okay. Well, wasn't that much. Bonus hammers. And do we just go for the bonus money? Blue coins. The ore hammer grants 40% chance to drop double ores. How are you not the one that we have to combine with the money hammer? Now that really surprises me. And I think I want to max this out first, because I want to see what it combines with. Bonus lightning damage. Is that the one that I want to go for? Yeah, you're a whole different resource. We don't need the green coins. We have maxed it out in farming. The hammers are probably not good. Increase the amount of targets pierced by throwing hammers. Yeah, okay, so that's how we make them insane, huh? You have bonus damage. You also have bonus damage. And a lot more. And even more. Mimic chance. That is for the chests. Also cool. Not that we care about that, but also cool. And farming time. But how's our damage looking? First of all, we got a magma hammer, which looks amazing. I think that's about burning. But we are killing all of them. There's a chest top right. I don't trust this. There's another one. How much damage did we take though? Pretty much nothing. But the ultimate farming strategy here would be that I don't even have to open these chests, right? Like that I don't have to do it manually, and I can just keep this going forever and forever and forever. So the question is, now that the boss is here, I think less enemies spawn. If we see a future chest here, we need to check out if we manage to destroy that in time before these spawns. Dude, this is insane. This is exactly working how I hoped for. And one of the main upgrades we got is just bonus money. So this run will earn us a ridiculous amount of money is my point. The only issue I have with the merge feature is, like, it's so exciting, right? You wanna merge all of the hammers, but you can't afford it, you know? You need to grind a long time to get them. And even then, it's just a guessing game if the hammer you're combining is the hammer you're looking for. Which is sad, right? Because this makes it so much more interesting and fun. But then you're locked out by not getting a lot of the resource. And I think the mimics should just give you more. I know there are ways to grind for it. But for this you need all of the components. And you need to be strong enough that you can like efficiently mine the chests. The dummy is gone. Okay, well, I mean, let's hope for the best. We're actually dealing a lot of damage. Kind of. Dude, you must be the most annoying boss I've ever seen. Like, holy moly, are you annoying. It's not even these clones, right? I would be fine with them. The annoying part is that he keeps on jumping around like an idiot. Yeah, there's no way. We will lose this. But, how much did we farm? That is the real question. Alter, hör doch auf. How much is... Oh my god, that's what I wanted to see. Look at this beauty. And also 9 of these is very solid. So before we do anything else, we go for the ore hammer, 2 level ups, good, and then what? And then what, Dex? I don't know. We need you. The ghost hammers are most important. Increase the chance of a ghost hammer when hitting an enemy, yes. You're maxed out. Now we need a new resource. You also should be maxed out ASAP. Bonus attack speed is also very good. Bonus damage, I'm not sure if we need that, but that's actually quite a bit. Deal 10 damage, extra damage. For each enemy you kill after acquiring this upgrade. Wait, deal 10,000 extra damage for each enemy you kill. What? Huh? Sure. For now, I'll put in the faster spawn rate instead of the double boss drops, because, well, we are not really doing anything with the bosses, right? Here we can see the hot hammer, that is the new one, but we have our main one, and now let's see how fast the stage fills up. There could actually be a problem that because we spawn too many enemies, We can't get the chest. So there's a chest in the top right. It disappeared. Scheiße. That is exactly what we can't afford. Like, we need those chests, right? But then again, maybe we can still do it. And maybe we just don't care about it for a hot second. There's one top right. That will disappear. We got it. The rocks are on the floor. The rocks are on the floor. We may actually kill the boss here. You know, because we spawned the boss so much faster. Not a lot of time has passed, so I'm not taking a lot of damage. It is still a very annoying boss, and it would be annoying if I just took out the double boss thing, you know? And now we kill the boss. Oh, we got a level up, nice. Come on. Come on. We got it. Well, that's ironic. And now we also have the achievement for killing the dude. Increase the chance for double ore. Oh, wow. Again? No gear effectiveness. That is not weapon effectiveness. That is a new thing. And now we only earn 2. Ouch. Down here's the burn that we unlock with this. So we can set enemies on fire. You know, you don't have to force me every single time to do this. I'm just saying. Absorb some of the ancient pharaoh's power to increase spawn rate by 40%. Now it's 15%, but that is still insane. This one is for the fire damage. Grants a chance for enemies to spawn that create fire on nearby tiles when killed. Sounds cool, not guaranteed to actually hit enemies, so I can't be bothered. I would say we go for this permanent upgrade. That oh, it's a limit of bonus 10,000 damage, which is actually so much, right? Like, it's not just me, that is so much damage. Bonus boss damage, don't really care. Get one more weapon to choose when you start a run. Actually helps out quite a bit. We will also go for more time that they stay around, so we get to kill them. We have only 6 of the resource, but that is enough to max this hammer out. You need the mimic hammer, and then one that we don't have yet, which could actually be a combination out of the other ones, but we are still missing hammers. I wonder where they are. Right? Like, I'm not missing something. We need this. Increase maximum targets hit by ghost hammers. 50,000. Okay. I would say before we continue... Where are all of these stages coming from? Okay. Okay. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. I think here's the new currency that we... Don't do this to me. I hate you. I mean, wait. Double ore? Good. 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 Very good. Very good. We need a chest. Does anyone see a chest? Because I think here we will get the new currency that I'm looking for. Why am I actually using the other hammer? Who are you? Okay. No, that's just a normal enemy. We are waiting for a chesticle. Does anyone see anything? Chesticle. Chesticle. I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. I hope we got a lot out of that, because I have only one more in me, and then I'm dead. There's a chesticle. There's a chesticle. Okay. Wait, I think we got it. Scheiße. Okay, but we'll do this again. How unlucky were we that a 75% only triggered a single time, right? Why are you electric? Why are you electric? I don't think that's supposed to happen. We need one more chesticle. And you know what I'll do? The moment we have the chest, I will leave the stage. Like, I will end the run to see if we keep the currency. Because I've been wondering that with some of the annoying bosses that we were facing. And that would have helped a lot to speed up the process, you know, to just reset. Chesticle. We got it. End run. I think that is a proper death. We did it. We did it. We can finally merge you. I don't even remember what the other one did. Gold coin value. Pickup range. Spawn on kill chance. First of all, you look amazing. You look incredible. But does that really change anything? It's like I hate saying that. But does it even change? Oh my god. Bonus ghost hammer. Again? Just the same you know what? I mean, sure, don't mind me if I do. We'll go for our farming hammer, because the other one has, like, severely disappointed me. This looks amazing. But a 75% chance to get double the ore, and only triggering a single time out of 4. is ridiculous. That's kind of ridiculous. Well, we just need to find the chests. Dude, I think we'll spawn the boss before we find the chests. You understand? I've doubled the chest spawn, right? There's one. So... I almost died for that. Why did that happen? How did we manage to defeat like 3 chests the last time, and here I'm almost dead after a single one of them? How does this add up? I mean, I have HP left. It's not a lot, but we know we can keep on hitting when we already lost, so I just have to find another chest. There it is, next to me. Did we get it? Oh, we didn't get it. But we got 2. And the reason we are doing that is this. Alter Schwede, you're insane. Minimum targets hit by Ghost Hammer? Right, you were the maximum, you're the minimum. And the Ghost Hammer is, I think, the most insane thing you can do in this game. So we want to max this out, that is our focus. We also have bonus damage, you're now 2500. I wonder if it would be better to use, not the weapon effectiveness, where's the other one? This one, the gear effectiveness, that these are better. Because this should give us more mimics, which means we get more of the resources that we need to make the hammer good again. There it is. Look at these. Wow. I wonder if this also affects... Where's my dummy? There. I wonder if this also affects, like, how much we trigger. Yeah, I think it does. So, I think there was a chest and I missed that. And this is an unlucky position because I'm not hoovering up the stuff that is far away. But I think we're actually killing most of the enemies. Right, we also have a guaranteed double hammer now every single time, which makes a huge difference, right? Weapon dropped. You look so fancy. I got a feeling, I got a hunch, that this is a very good weapon. Chesticle? Dude, I can't fight this boss, it's impossible. I mean, do I need to fight the boss though? That is the real question. The answer is yes, I do. I just lost. 1. Increase the amount of times lightning can chain by 1. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, now we are talking about actual damage numbers. Like, what is this? Holy moly. Wait, that is insane. Bonus crit chance, also good. I will only farm this until we have the next level up of the pickaxe. After that, we go back to the last stage, because we want to get all... We got another weapon. We just immediately got another weapon. But yeah, we'll go back and finish the stage, because I've never done that. I just kind of got caught up here with the new resources. But I also need to buff up our armor by quite a crazy amount. We are taking way too much damage the moment I'm hitting these chests. I mean, but why is the stage entirely empty? Like, what is actually going on? Do I even have to go after the chests when they spawn? Where are the chests? And shouldn't there be 1.5 times enemy spawns? Like, what am I missing? Okay. Do I have to destroy these guys? Oh my god. But I think the boss just attacks me. Yeah. Or he jumps in front of my cursor. I guess that also works. But that was good. How about we spawn the enemies way faster? The point of that is that we get the ones that we want ASAP, and we seem to have a lack of enemy spawns, and we are still at 1 point out of all of those that we need. Like, we need 4. Increase the chance for double ore drops. Let's do it. Don't disappoint me again. The last time you were a huge disappointment. But you also kill everything. I mean, I could just wait until a chest spawns, and then we go on it. Right? There are no chests. Okay. There's a chest, and there's another chest. Oh, but you better give me a lot, my friend. There's a chest top left. I want to see if we actually killed it. We didn't get a double drop, sadly. But this should be enough to upgrade our weapon to the next level. And then it will be good enough to farm again. 4. And I destroyed 3. It keeps on going. It's just so bad for some reason. But your stats are majestic. Double the boss currency. Bonus armor. I mean, right now is not really the right time to do it. But, like, this one is just damage. And I think we have enough damage by now. Spawn rate is good, but that's maxed out. Enemies stay longer is also maxed out. I think we will just go for base damage. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Now we just have to find our hammer, and there it is. Right, you spawn that many enemies because it's built into you. When we kill an enemy and they spawn faster, that's why it's so crazy. But holy moly, isn't it? Isn't this a holy moly moment? Like a beautiful holy moly moment. How long does the boss survive this? So the boss survives for quite a long time. Yeah, I don't think he really cares about what I'm doing, but the beautiful thing about the dummy is I also don't care what the boss is doing, because I just keep hitting the dummy and the boss will die. Though seeing that means we want to increase the lightning damage by quite a bit, because we kind of tickle the boss. I'm not even sure what the problem is. I guess the problem is just I need to manually attack, right? Yeah, then it's fast. Then it's really fast though. Well, that was it. And we got a chesticle. 50% increase the chance for double ore drops. You see, the issue is we're getting so many of these now that I can't really use. How much did we earn though? That... isn't that pathetic? Yeah, okay, but we are doing it for this. Faster spawn rate, which is at 1400%. Maybe I should just go for the hammer. Right? Like, why do I upgrade the other one all the time but never the hammer? It's kind of unfair. And that was the final run. We've earned quite a bunch of resources, but with that, this dude is maxed out. Not that we want to use the fire damage, but maybe in the future. You can't be upgraded, but we have a humongous amount of the resource. Scheiße. Wait, no. This is right. These are the ones we can upgrade. And what else do you need? Where is that one? Here. You? Okay. You're also done. But for this we need a basic resource. Funny enough. Experience gain. We also have a bunch of the other currency for farming this. So let's max these out. That we have the highest odds. The next one needs something else. Here we have the damage. Then we have the chance that 2 hammers are thrown. The chance that 3 hammers are thrown. And the chance that also 3. This is the same, right? Yeah, it's the same. Why are you shiny? I don't like you. Stop being shiny. I'll get this guy out of the way. Pickup radius is also nice-ish. You know, I can't pretend to be all too excited, but it's kind of nice. Let's go for more lightning damage. Then we go for you. And next up, I'll maybe go for this one here, the armor upgrades. And for now, I'll farm the ore. So we want to have this one, the ore hammer. Because we need the basic ore quite a bit for the basic hammers we have gotten. And this will be ridiculously easy. Okay, listen. Like, I knew it will be easy, but this is not what I expected. How much did we get, though? 6. This will take forever. We actually don't need that much of it. Never mind. No. This will be fine. Because we don't need that much of it. Just a good amount, but not a huge amount. This is so fast. Okay. Oh, because we had a level up, it got laggy. And this time... 2. Do you understand how many buffs I have? Like, I have every single buff possible to get, like, double the drops. Is it a problem that we just kill too fast? And that's why, like, no chest can spawn, but I also have double the spawn for the chests. Yeah, this is insulting. Like, am I missing something? Training dummy? Spawn the mimics, double. 40% increase the chance for the value. Or maybe that is not that good. You know what? I will remove that and I will increase the gear effectiveness. Maybe this affects it, I'm not sure, but it definitely affects this. There's no way that's actually worth it, right? Like, there's just no way. So before we do that, let's check out how much we actually need. So you're maxed out. Oh, that was... I think that was it. All to merge. We have our next hammer. I need the one that combines with the... It's you. Okay. So the way we'll do that is quite simple. We have to farm up a little bit to get all of the upgrades. There... Oh my god. But yes. We will farm up the resource now to get the hammer upgraded, because this will be our farming hammer. Another gear. How much did we get though? 14. That is so much. Wisdom hammer. No, never mind, that is nothing. We need you. The lightning is now maxed out at 64,000 damage. Honestly, I don't think the gear effectiveness is worth it. Double the loot chance? I mean, maybe. And farming time. And the final gear. Dual wielding? Allow for picking 2 weapons at the same time. Alternating between 2 attacks and applying both stats during the run. Ja, scheiße. That's not what I thought it would do. That's okay. I want you. You're way better than the ore guy. But way better than the ore guy. I think. The most I've gotten out of the ore guy were 5 of the mimic resources. At bad times, it was also only just 1. So now I want to check out how much we get here. This boss is in particular good because he survives for quite a while usually. I mean, this time he's actually dying way faster than normal. But let's see how much ore we obtain with this hammer. And keep in mind, we use that to combine that with the other hammer either way. So we don't have to make a decision. How much is it? Alter Schwede, I just wasted so much time. We have maxed out the lightning a while ago, so we don't need that. The hammer is also maxed out, so we don't need that. And I guess we just go for... Dex, weißt du, manchmal du bist halt einfach echt dumm, ne? Also, sorry, aber komm. Weißt du, da rede ich noch davon und dann nimmst du nicht mal. Weißt du, also das ist doch echt ein Klecksma. To be fair, do we really want to dual wield right now? Because we want to have the mimic, right? Wait, but these are passive effects, right? These are passive effects. That has nothing to do with what we hit. So yes, we want to have both hammers. Because not only would this give us a higher chance to spawn the mimic, but I assume if the other hammer hits it, we will get the bonus ore. I honestly don't know how this works with effects that happen when you have a hammer, if they always universally apply. Are we just killing that guy? But no way, right? But there's just no way we are casually doing this without me even paying attention. Wait, what has changed? We weren't even close to beating the dude. Obviously an achievement. Holy hammer range? Plus 20 experience gain. Cool. Can't be bothered. How much did we get though? This is insulting. This is genuinely insulting. Like, it's enough, right? So I'm happy about it. But this is just insulting. You deal minus 75% damage. Okay, but why? You know? Like, like why? Why do you feel the need to do that? I don't think you need to do that. Holy moly, there's the Holy Hammer. Grants a chance for Holy Hammer to spawn every time an enemy spawns. Holy Hammers create a cascading cross pattern dealing damage to all enemies. Stop it. Stop. Get some help. Get some help. No. No. Okay, I will use the Holy Hammer. Yeah, but currently it has 0 damage, right? It has 0% chance to happen. Okay. I wanted to try it out. That you guys can see it. I don't think we'll do it. Health region is at 277. Okay. We have to play the stage a couple of times. So we have you right now. What happens if I rolled? You're safe. That is good. And now I would really like to have my money guy. You know what? No, I don't accept that. No. Okay, we are playing this game. There's the first one. We need another pinky. Another... I mean, the Ghost Hammer would also be really good. But the reason I want to have the Farmer... Perfect. The reason I want to have the Farmer is we get a huge amount of magnet. And this way I don't have to be all too concerned that we don't collect the stuff on the stage. Because the ultimate goal is, we just click play again, like 10 times in a row, and we farm up all of the resources that we need here, and then we are happy with life, right? Yes, we are destroying all of them. There's the boss. How we will do against the boss though? I mean, it's not slow, but I wouldn't say it's really fast. But then again, I'm also not hitting the boss, and we only care about the chests that spawn, so I don't care how long it takes. Unless we would lose. That would kind of suck. There's a chest over there, it got destroyed, and we hoover it up. And we got 2 drops out of it. How much ore did we get though? Because that is the real question. Holy Hammer spawn chance? I mean, sure. Like, I still don't care. I wish you could combine the gear, by the way. Like, multiples of the same set into one thing. Yeah, you kind of suck. Like, I'm sorry to say that, but we have to do this so many more times. Experience gain. And this time we got... You wanna tell me we got 0? I wanna tell you, the moment the chest spawns, we instantly kill them pretty much. So it was not a problem of damage, that they like didn't get killed. You see what happens on the stage, right? 13? Seriously? This game is killing me sometimes. This is actually insane. I'll max out this guy. I can't see this blinking anymore. I'm going crazy with that. Dude, I'm maxing out everything on the stage. I just realized it now. Like, I would have told you about it. Never mind. We have 1,800 armor, though. But this is what it's about. Scheiße. At least it's 0. Which is good. Wait, I kinda want to go for this guy, though. But do I really care? I don't think so. I kinda do. I honestly kinda do. Right? But at the same time, we can't use it. Like, this one here gives so much on the respawn. We need that. I expect a new record here, my friend. Okay. Okay. Scheiße. Instead of the 10% double loot chance over here, I will go for the faster spawn. The idea is that there are so many enemies, it takes longer to kill the boss. So the stage will last a lot longer. And worst case, all it does is that the run is finished faster, right? Like, if we trigger more effects on enemies, you're in a perfect position, though. Okay, how's it looking? There's a chest. We killed a chest that took... There's a dragon. Did you just see that there was a dragon? Why do I have 1,000 HP? Okay. Now, the real question, though. How much will we get out of this? Because I don't see a single treasure chest, but we may just kill them so fast. I don't think the plan worked, that it will take longer, because we distract something. But maybe, just maybe, it was... Scheiße. It was indeed scheiße. Like, there's no way, though. Like, I specialized so much on this. How is this possible? Come on, this time, right? This is the time where it's really... Man. I mean, the good news is, it only takes us 35 seconds to beat the entire stage. Like, that is genuinely a good thing to get through this fast. Did we just get the Holy Hammer? This might actually be the first stage where we have a 0% on. I need to check out the values after. No, but then I need to reset the hammers. You know what? I'll wait a little bit. We need 24 for the 2 final levels. We don't even know if those are the final levels, but we need 24 at least. Yeah, I don't know how much we have right now. But 24, and we know the other hammer is on a lower level. So we need additional resources. I think 6, maybe? So we will go for 30. 10. But I feel like this is consistently worse. Like, I could be wrong and misunderstand something. Seriously. Oh my god. Oh my... No, this is good. This is good. How is this not better what we are doing? Okay, here's what I'll do. I want to have some of the bonus effects that we only get with the new resource. So we will go to the next stage, only for that reason. Grants 5 extra health for each enemy you kill. Well, I mean, you know, I could be upset, but it's so quickly done, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, we will go to the new stage to get the next resource. We need 3 more attempts on the boss. And you're still at 25%. Do we have a single one at 0%? No. So I honestly don't know what we're missing. Let's go to you. Oh, wait, they could actually be entirely done. But 25% is just in general the chest where we get bonus stuff out of, right? What a lucky roll. Perfect. So this is the next stage. I really hope... Yes, we are earning the new resource. That is perfect. The question is, what do we get out of the chests? The question is, what do we... Has anyone seen a chest? There's a huge dragon in the center. I'll take you down. I'll take you down. I'll take you down. That's the boss, never mind. I don't want to take you down. There's the chest. Okay, we got it. Perfect. We just have to make sure to get as many chests as possible. And it actually seems like we are fine. Like, we'll just win this. Even though we have 0 upgrades. I'm honestly not sure what we are doing right now. If this is good or bad. There's a chest over there. I want to make sure to get that. There's another chesticle. Do you give more resources the further you go? Because I swear the one on the top right a moment ago gave us 4 of the resource. I'll just go after the boss. Let's do it. Okay, my HP is draining. But this will only get worse over time, so let's just do it. And... We did it. First try. This is how insane we are farmed. Right? Isn't that mental? Wasn't that the boss? Dude, I can't do this again. It's like I don't have that in me. Oh no, you're doing this stuff. Oh, stop it. But how much? Okay. I should have just moved on. That is the answer. You get upgrade. This will never stop, right? That's how that works. Now I'm wondering if it's even worth it to have the faster monster spawn rate. But what would we go for? Gear effect? No, we don't care about gear effective. Wait. Before we do anything, because yes, that is an achievement. We have all of the gear slots. Increase the chance for double ore. I think that is just the best one we can go for. Maybe not. And we should go for something that gives us damage or double loot. No, I don't think so. I think this is the right call. Let's stay with this. And as usual, we'll increase the worth. No, that is blue. We'll go for the red ones. Immediately maxed out. Also the blue ones. Then we'll go for spawn rate. Holy moly. That they stay on the stage longer. Maybe the additional selection would have been good. Boss damage. Damage overall. We have 200,000 damage. Sure. No, that's sure. You know, that's all I can say to that. Sure. Let's go. Oh, they don't know what's coming. They will all get demolished. It's kind of not as good as I thought. Shouldn't I have an absurd amount of damage and everyone dies? Why is that not happening? We need more lightning damage, right? Like, it's just not enough damage to kill all of them fast enough. So the dragon is dead. Now we are replaying the same stage again, I believe. But this time we have enough HP because we immediately went for him. Okay, well, that was it. But let's see if we can do this a second time. We know when the branches appear, he will deal bonus damage, so we have to get rid of them ASAP. Perfect. Okay, but don't spawn them all the time, my friend. Scheiße. It's okay. This is way too much. You know what? I'll just go for you. I don't care. We are just killing random enemies on the stage. This is totally fine. We actually almost had it. That was so close, but how much did we earn? Ja, leck mir auf die Klöten, Junge. Weißt du, also, komm. Jetzt ist aber so langsam echt ein bisschen kacke. Ja, I'll merge these. I just wanna see what's in that. It's 4 hammers, right? This must be insane. It's the Titan Slayer hammer. Boss damage, critical strike chance, critical strike multiplier, auto attack speed, damage. Holy moly. But, you know, that's not really what we are going for. So, damage per kill, 250,000. Good. But we need the lightning. Because you, my brother, have fallen... Oh, you do 300,000 damage now. The hammer. Also bonus damage, 200,000. Yeah, we need to upgrade a lot of these things. You can get this to 100% that it always triggers when they spawn. Is that better than... It's never better than the Ghost Hammer, because the Ghost Hammer is a mimic of us. But maybe it's better than this guy. But it only happens once. But wouldn't they just all die on their own? Without me doing anything, right? Not you. Farm. And there is the Hammer of Ages. Maybe I should just go for the boss farm hammer. Like the one that has way more damage, because... Like, do you see below us is a chest, but it just doesn't get destroyed? And that will be one issue, that they spawn, but we don't kill them. Okay. Well, we seem to have a crazy amount of damage, though. Okay, you're dead. Beautiful. Let's keep on doing this. We got this. The boss is about to spawn again. There's another chest, but yeah, I really feel like they are just not getting destroyed. Maybe we are spawning too many enemies. Oh my god, you're doing this. You know what? I don't care. I'll just power through. We did it. We defeated the boss. It's done. Alter, hör doch auf mit der Scheiße. Nee, komm. I'm actually happy about it because it means we get to continue the game. But at the same time, you know that feeling when you feel like you've almost made it and the game is like, nope, you haven't done anything. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. I need to get rid of these because we take way too much damage. Wait, we may actually finish this. No, it was so close. But we almost have it. Yes, that's what I want to see. So do we upgrade you again? This should, in theory, be a loop. Yeah, but how long? Like just how much? Like what? How long is the loop? And I want to be cautious about the farm hammer, because the moment we are done farming, because we have all of these upgrades... Is that 2.5 million? But yeah, the moment we have all of these upgrades, we don't need it anymore. So, you know. You understand me? Hammer of Ages. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go for the bonus damage one. Right? Like this should... Right, we got auto attack speed. And apparently, a lot of that. Don't tell me the dude spawns on top of this and destroys it. I don't think so. I think he's further down. Hey, listen. It was without a question that it's faster, right? I don't think that is, like... Anyone thinking, it's like, oh, Dex didn't understand that it's faster. No. We need the currency. This is the most important part. Like, defeating the boss itself is cool, because we may also unlock new relics that could be quite... Did you just destroy that? That was mine. You took it away from me. For this you'll die. Did we do it? Alter Schwede, but like how long does this actually... Wait. Use your brain dex. The boss will respawn for every single stage and use what they have. This is why he just had the vines. No, this guy still has it. He combines all of the effects from all of them. This is the crab. So you're the ultimate boss I have to take down. Understood. Task was understood. Bonus armor. Oh, I wanted to go for you. Instead of the auto hammer. Is that actually better? But it should be better. Right? Like, it should be insane. So, what is your damage currently? Yeah, your damage is pathetic because I haven't upgraded you. But let's try out this other hammer down here. Unlock Holy Hammer. Grants a chance for Holy Attack. Okay, next attempt. But we have to find 2 of the good hammers. One is there. We got the Titan Slayer. Holy moly. And this one has insane stats now because we upgraded it. I'm not really sure how we'll deal with the loss of HP. And this is a horrible position of this guy. Because it will get destroyed by the boss spawning. But maybe it will be fine. Okay, so we pretty much one-shot you. That is perfect. That's what I want to see. Why are there bubbles already? But that is from a later boss. That would mean my theory is wrong. Maybe it just takes over a random boss. That could be. I think the Holy Hammer is completely useless. Didn't it say it's an 80% chance when an enemy spawns that it triggers? Does this look like an 80% chance to anyone? Oh my god, the hammer is on the floor. Okay, big boy. This is the big boy. That is the one that defeated us last time. It's not even gonna be close, right? It's not even gonna be close. No more enemies are spawning. That means that was it. Bosses now always drop a chest. That was an achievement. The Dragon King. Look at the dude going crazy because of the high attack speed. How much did we get out of this? 14. Absorb some of the Dragon's King's power to increase the damage by 150,000. I mean, cool. Increase the range of the... So, wait. Increase the chance for Holy Hammer to spawn. Grants a chance for Holy Hammer to spawn every time an enemy spawns. But I have to click on them. So, it's hammer time. Just a different hammer, you know? Increase number of skill slots by 1. Yeah, that's not... So it's not a little bit awkward, because I haven't increased the other ones at all. You know? Okay, time to increase your damage. Good. Then increase the amount of targets pierced. That is actually the least important one, but you're maxed out the chance for 2 of them. So you should be good. We could also go for the eyes. We should go for the eyes. But I can't afford that because we need the currency for that. Where's the one that gives us bonus health scaling? We only had that once. There it is. Yeah, but we can't afford that. How's the armory doing? Okay, we can't get you, so we'll get you. And then I guess I'll also get you once. Kill every monster in the main menu? Oh. That was an achievement. I mean, that's kind of cool. So... One of the achievements is to unlock the armory. It's like, I hate saying it, but this is the armory. You know? There's an upgrade here. It's not a big deal, right? This gets reported, I'll write the dev an email, it will get fixed and all is fine. But we can't do that right now. Do you think we can do this without this guy? Because I need the money, right? Let's try it out. But I think what I'll do now is I'll start farming up because we have a few achievements where we need to do stuff. We need to upgrade the tree, for example. We need to upgrade certain hammers to a specific level. I'm looking at the hammer down there, but it triggered. You know, the holy hammer can get triggered by other things. Then it's honestly fine. My only concern was that I have no way of triggering the hammer unless I go there. But this way it's totally fine because that thing is dealing so much damage. Yep, it just went off again. There's the next boss. Do you think we can do this with this hammer combo? Because if we can do that, we don't need the other one. This is totally fine. It's slower, for sure. But keep in mind, we more than double what we earn here, which is the ridiculous part about this. So let's see what we get. You scammed me. Didn't it say all bosses always drop a chest? You remember that? It did say that. Right? It's not just me. Do I misremember that? Did it say something else? Maybe it said something else. But yeah, the Hammer of Ages has to be upgraded to level 10, so I will focus on that. What just happened? What just happened? So we want to trigger more of the ghosty boys. It's so cheap. And then we have the bonus damage, so this will actually go beyond 100%, but the question is, do we really need it? I think we want to have the attack speed. I'm not sure if we really need more damage. I mean, more damage to the boss is kind of nice. Sure. And I guess more damage, we have 2 million damage. Hey guys, I feel like we don't need more damage. Just a hunch. Wait, this chest does exist here. I thought maybe there's just no chest. No, but there is one. That is weird. Because we need that to double the amount that we earn out of this. To upgrade this, it's maxed out. We have 2.5 million damage. I think I will go for the bonus damage on the Ghost Hammer. This may be the best one, maybe not. It's kind of hard to say what we should go for. Because we are so powerful, we demolish the strongest enemies, you know. Oh my god, I love you. But now we have the Hammer of Ages, level 10. It doesn't stop. That is an achievement. But where do we stop, right? And where are the remaining hammers? Like, how much am I actually still missing? This is insane. You are the chance for creating the hammers. Okay, you're maxed out. I actually didn't see that. Bonus max HP. I'm still not sure for what we want to use that, but we have it. This one increases the chance for double ore drops by 40%. But I wonder if it would actually be better to go for the one that buffs this up, all of the gear. It's only a 6% increase, but the enemies also spawn faster. I don't know. Bosses always drop a chest. This is... oh god. Okay. You know what? Let's go through them, because I think there's still some of them missing. And when I say I think, I mean I know. Yeah, that's what we just did to them. I actually feel a little bit sorry. So you'll drop a chest, and this will tell us whether we are done. We weren't done here, but now we are done. You know what? I'll just go for the Titan Slayer. You know, we need damage, right? Without the damage, you can't damage. It's so laggy. It's actually so laggy. Dude, I would love to see the guy that puts up a shield, right? What happens to him? Because technically, no, but we kill all of the other guys. No. Even if I find a way for him to trigger that, there's just no way he'll survive, ever. Now I want to know what happens if we use the Ghost Hammer, though, because we get so many more... You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's... oh, that's the Ghost Hammer. I didn't even intend on picking that. It just happened. The amount of lag, you know. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, you were already done. That's also good to know. Titan Slayer. And then... where is he? I actually need that resource. Yeah, okay, whatever. Like, you know what? Actually, I really can't be bothered. This should be... why is it so laggy? Is it really just because of the attack speed? Spooky charm. Do you see him spinning in the background? Isn't that cool? Like, isn't it utterly amazing? So I want to max out all of these, right? Like, obviously we have to do that. All of the basic ones are maxed out. I still don't understand where the other ones are. I assume they're on some stages. We have to do it again. Ghost Max Hammer is maxed out. And next boss. I honestly have no clue which one of these are finished and which one aren't finished. But, I mean, we get through... You know what? Lightning. Let's put that in there, right? We are not earning any resources, but it's fine. Holy moly. But the amount of lag. Wait, wouldn't I be able to do this with the dragon though? Why doesn't this work with the dragon? Because we don't one-shot them, right? That is the issue. So, we just need more damage for the dragon. And yes, I'm quickly redoing this because I want to have the you know what, I'm gonna roll for the dude. Hammer of Ages, we did it. I don't care about the other one. And you're done? Where are you coming from? That must have been from a stage that we have done. I didn't even notice that. That also means the other hammer that is missing is from a stage. Oh no. Oh no, I have no idea where. Well, let's just hope it's on the final stage that we are farming. It's actually not the final stage, but like, it's a basic hammer, right? You don't expect the basic hammer to be at the very end of this. I mean... Yeah, but wait. We actually can't use the hammer that has the magnet inside of it. Because the problem is that one pulls in all of the experience and then we don't make it laggy. So we don't want that one. But I also don't know which one we want. Yeah, we only got two. Like, this is a meme. I don't know what's wrong. Titan Slayer. Wait, why am I doing this? The Titan Slayer? We don't need a lag right now. Well, who said we don't need a lag, huh? Who said we don't need a lag? We probably got nothing in resources. Like, nothing at all. How much is it? I mean, you know what? 8 is actually a really high value. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it is. You need to be maxed out. Here's now the issue. We have 4 hammers that are missing, and that is quite a bit. Right? So there must be a stage that still has hammers. Wait, what are we missing? You. Holy moly. Yeah, scheiße, I actually don't know who that belongs to. You? No, but there's no way. I have farmed you so many times. There's no way you have something missing. Okay, give me your chest. Indeed. And that was an achievement. Unlock all the gear. And here's what I'll do. I will farm every single stage 10 times, I would say. Like, the moment we get the perfect combination, I'll just farm them again and again and again. And I hope we eventually get the unlock that we are looking for. The farming hammer is maxed out. Oh no, I thought there were infinite level ups because of this one, but apparently not. This is the one you infinitely upgrade for infinite value scaling. There was also a thing in the demo version. There was a weapon that started at highly negative damage, and then you would just infinitely upgrade it, and eventually it would become the best weapon you can get. So we don't need a horseshoe anymore. We may actually get more out of the gear effectiveness, because it multiplies the value on this. Which is like 6% of this is actually just 12%, right? But it also increases the chance for the mimics. Perfect. So, time to farm up the next stage. We found the slash hammer from the mushroom boss, I believe. Because I just saw that the armory was highlighted. So it was on this one over here. I hate you. Oh, I hate that guy. Wait, that actually means this is also one, I think, that we find in here. And if I'm not mistaken... No, we didn't get a poison one, but there is also nothing. Okay, that's a fire one? I found it. It was a fire one. I'll admit, I hate that guy a little bit. However, the nice thing is, we're getting really close to finishing the game. There's not that much left. We only have to get every single weapon here. And while this is not an achievement, I will also max out the skill tree. I farmed up quite a bit of money. The final upgrades, they all need the last resource of the final stage, but There are quite a few that need this one. And you're also not maxed out. How? Okay, you all need the fire. That is good. I think what we have is more than enough. Like, you see easily on which stages I farmed for the weapon. But it was in here. There was one other stage though, okay? So it wasn't wasted. But, like, after that, all of those were just wasted, yeah. Why do I not have this currency? Oh, no. Oh, no. How far can we get with 44? I don't think this will do it. But we don't need that much more. Titan Slayer. You're also maxed out. I hope this is enough. It's a little bit close. But this was it. Wait. Is there someone missing? These are all +4. Oh, it's you. Right, they are green in the background. It's just you. So now the fun begins, because we have to merge all of them to check them out. But not just to check them out, it's an achievement. So here's the explosion hammer. Ja, leck mir doch die Eier, Alter. Nee, komm. Like, how can a hammer be missing? Oh, it's one of the low tier ones that we first have to get an upgrade. You're insane. I mean, we don't need it, you know, but it's kind of insane. Then we have the fire one. Why did it not work? And this one should be all about fire, right? Did anything change? Maybe we just had the same one twice, like that exactly the same effect. But now it's stacked up. And the hammering. Cool. The ghost one is really cool to cause chaos. I wonder if this could be one that we can use for other things, like to go utterly crazy. Ghost hammer chance, but we don't actually need the damage, like it's not as insane as it sounds. The holy hammer, and you are chance to do a holy attack. Then we have the eyes. And I will need to farm up a little bit more of the resource, also to upgrade some of them. I'll not go as far as upgrading all of them. You have the lightning, right? Yeah. This would actually go crazy. Right? Like, completely crazy. We need you. You are the missing piece for this one hammer. Wait, but shouldn't... No. It's not yet it, but we just need 2 more. I need a little bit more now. Did we actually get the exact amount? No. Good enough, though. You get combined. I wonder which one of these actually causes the most chaos. Star attack. I don't think we care about that all too much, but here's the poison, and that is unlock all weapons. We did it. Do we just wanna go for this guy? I feel like this is not worth it is the only issue, but we do have multipliers. Let's go for the double loot chance. The only thing left to do is we have to max out everything, right? I don't know if we need them to stay longer. I don't think that matters. We actually don't want the magnet because we want maximum chaos. Some of these actually do get really expensive. We now have so many resources. They don't even get listed on the left side. Like, I don't exactly know what's happening there. Okay, you're fairly cheap. The problem is we get like 80,000 to 100,000 per run. I don't know what happened in that other one where we got 150k. Maybe the double loot chance. Let's get rid of that, right? I think that is bad because my dummy also runs out of time. Because we don't kill the enemies fast enough. Now, gear effectiveness should be worth it, as well as weapon effectiveness, because that buffs up all of these. And the mimic is needed because it's actually not needed. I just like upgrading my weapons, okay? That's the only thing I have left to do, so I wanna keep that. 160,000, alter Schwede, like these are all so expensive. Like, what is actually going on? Wait, but we're almost done. We just need these few. Then the armor, which I don't even want to look. Don't look at it. Don't look at it, okay? He's going completely crazy. The problem is the enemies are just not spawning fast. This is the maximum spawn rate. We can't get this any higher. The entire bottom section is finished. That means there are only a few left. You're done. Ouch. This will hurt. What is this, by the way? Skeletal dragon. Yeah, that is the one that confused me a bit. Oh my god, I could have known who exactly drops what. You know, when I was looking for the stuff. Why are you so insane? Huh. This time I farmed a little bit more. We have 775,000. Are we done? I know there's this one, which I intentionally don't... You know what? It's actually so little bit, let's just do it, but... There's only one last thing to do, which I've been working on. Maxing a hammer out takes exactly 30, so we'll go down to 114. And as you may notice, we actually almost have all of them. Like, there's just a little bit left. And that was just it then. We did every possible thing, even beyond of what the game asked us to do. But no way we just got precisely 20, unless I miscalculated it. This should be the exact amount. 30. Yeah, it's fine. Every single hammer is finished. Except for this one, that has infinite level ups. But how do we create the ultimate chaos? Let's try it out. 1070, that this doesn't make any difference. You know what, who cares? This is the final chance to go crazy for our build. 10% chance to do a holy attack. Isn't that a humongous AoE? Right. You get one last chance. 10% chance to do a holy attack. Because it could be a lot of chaos. It's actually a lot of chaos. You don't see anything anymore. Okay. And that was the 100% of Whack-A-Monster. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, the link to the game is in the description. And if you enjoyed the video, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.